Hey everyone, this is your girl Queen Karma coming to you with your weekly messages. And this is going to be for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, we're going to check in and just see what's coming in for this week. Okay, now like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to my new viewers. Welcome back to my, well, I'm going to say my reoccurring. Now, thank you for my viewers that's returning, and thank you for my new viewers as well. Okay. Now, take what resonate, leave what does not. This is for all placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Now, this is pertaining to what's going on right now. Things can change, and it's all about the actions that you take. Okay. Tarot is not something that can predict everything because, you know, I can't predict your actions. So just keep that in mind, okay? This is just, you know, what is in the air right now. You know, depending on your actions, that's going to determine your outcome, okay? But let's get into it. Let's get into it. We're going to see what's up. Alright. So, we are going to be starting with Taurus. And Taurus is starting at 1 minute and 50 seconds. Okay? So, let's see what's coming in for Taurus this week. What's coming in for Taurus this week? Let's see what's coming in for Taurus this week. Oh, you guys are going to be expressing the truth in regards to something, taking action as well. You feel like this is a fated path, okay? What fated path? You guys may have went through some karmic challenges, okay? You're open to receiving assistance, you know, from your spirit guides in regards to different situations that you may be dealing with at this time. You're all about the truth, okay? You're going to be seeing signs and you're going to have a heightened intuition, okay? We have masculine energy here, so you guys are going to be very logical, very confident and assertive, and very protective in regards to a situation. Aggressive for some. And you guys are going to be a little bit controlling. Alright, Taurus. You're going to want things to go the way that you want them to go. You got truth heavy here. So you're going to be really expressing things and being honest in your communication. You're going to have clear action. You know, you're going to have a new opportunity that's going to come for you, okay? Now, it's all about growth for you. It's all about evolving. It's all about, you know, making sure you're going down the right path, you know, being open and being generous and making sure that you are aware of what's going on around you, okay, Taurus? You may be in your ego, okay? I'm just saying, Taurus, you might be in your ego this week. All right, what other messages you have for Taurus for this week? What other messages do you have for Taurus for this week? What other messages do you have for Taurus for this week? Oh, you guys are going to be pouring into yourself and finding a balance this week. What else? Let's see. What message do you have for Taurus for this week? Okay, so we have the Hierophant, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, the Queen of Wands, and Two of Wands. Okay, a lot of wands. All right. So you guys may be, you know, leaning on your own understanding. You probably be wanting to seek forgiveness in regards to a situation. You feel bonded to someone, okay? You're trusting your decisions, and at this time you are focusing on saving money or making sure you continue to have that control. Okay. But you have a lot of work that you're doing. Like you're working hard and you feel like you have extra responsibilities right now. Okay, but you feel like you're coming to an end of a situation that you may feel is a burden. Okay, you are being called to just take that time to be alone. Okay, seek that inner guidance, do a little bit more meditating. Okay, so you may be feeling very determined in regards to um, making sure that things are going the way that they need to go. Okay, like I mean, I'm hearing you don't want no surprises. Okay, you don't want no surprises. Okay, so it's all about making decisions, planning, and making sure that you are doing the things that you need to do to make your life comfortable for you. Okay, now you guys may have dealt with a little bit of betrayal. You may be thinking that you're not really sure about a certain person or a certain path. Okay, so you're just trying to, like I said, see what works better for you. So you have the Four of Swords. So you're all about rest, solitude. Okay, it's a lot of things that you don't know. There's a lot of things that you have anxiety about at this time. Okay, you have a lot of feelings there, but you have a lot of things that you're not sure about. Okay, but you're very intuitive at this time. Now, you guys may not be wanting to go into a relationship, or you might be healing from a heartbreak. This may be something that really made you think twice about relationships, okay? Or what action you need to take in regards to someone that you're interested in, okay? You don't want to be impulsive. Yeah. You've walked away from that, okay? But it is someone that you want to reunite with, okay? It is. And you see that this could be something that's very exciting, okay? Something that could potentially have long-term success. Yeah, someone that you've probably been friends with, if you've known for a long period of time, or celebrated with, or collabed with, you probably had some challenges with this person as well, okay? And, you have faith that things will work out the way that they need to work out. However, there's a lot of sexual energy here, a lot of seduction, a lot of obsessiveness, possessiveness, okay? And this person may feel that they need to set clear boundaries with you, okay? Or you may feel that you need to set clear boundaries with them, okay? You're very direct with your communication, very clear-headed, but there is love there. There is love there. You look at this person as an empress, someone that's fair, okay? Someone that's fair. All right, Taurus. All right, let's see. Let's get some spirit messages for Taurus. All right, what spirit messages do you have for Taurus? What spirit messages do you have for Taurus? What spirit messages do you have for Taurus? Yeah, what spirit messages do you have for Taurus? Yes, indeed. I just need to... Okay, we have two. Alright, it says, whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just lying in wait. You can do this. Okay, Taurus? Alright, so we also have, when there are questions you need assistance with, go within. Sit with yourself, meditate on the question, ask for our help also. Then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are always with you. Okay, Taurus. That's what I have for you. Now we're going to go to Virgo. Okay. Now let's see what's going on with my Virgos. Alright. So we are getting into Virgo at 10 minutes and 17 seconds. So let's see what is coming in for my Virgos for this week. What's coming in for my Virgos for this week? What's coming in for my Virgos for this week? What's coming in for my Virgos for this week? Alright. What's coming in for my Virgos for this week? Alright, Virgo, let's see. What's coming in for my Virgos for this week? Oh, trust in divine timing, Virgo. Okay? You're being called to balance. Do some reflecting, okay? Yeah. Take that leap of faith. Break free from them old cycles, okay? It's going to be a fast change that's coming into your life, okay? You're going to be pushed to a new direction. All right? You may be getting some messages in your dreams, okay? Yeah, you may be getting some signs, some messages in your dreams. Things are not as they appear, Virgo, okay? It's something that's going on that's not as they appear, okay? So I need you to trust in divine timing, release the control, okay? Everything is working for your highest good. Make sure that you have a balance in regards to things. Weigh out the different decisions. Like, if you go this way, what's going to happen? If you go this way, what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, really think before you react to something this week, okay? Because there could be some things that's going on that's going to be brought to you. So just pay attention before you react, before you say something. Really think hard about your response and about your actions, okay? Yeah. For some of you guys, somebody might be coming in, they want to make something right. They want to balance something out with you. They've done some reflecting, okay? They evaluated what they needed to evaluate. Some of you guys are going to be in hermit mode, though, when this person comes in. All right, Virgo. All right. Let's see. What else is coming in for Virgo for this week? What else is coming in for Virgo for this week? What else is coming in for Virgo for this week? What else is coming in for Virgo for this week? What else is coming in for Virgo for this week? Alright. Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Y'all focus about your money this week. Pentacles very heavy this week, okay, Virgo? Yeah, you guys are, you're very persistent. And you're doing your due diligence to make sure that you invest in the right things right now, okay? You guys want to discover different ways to, make sure that you have what you need. Okay, with the Seven of Cups, there are a lot of opportunities for you to make sure that your finances are where they need to be. Okay, Virgo? And for some of you, you got a lot of options. Like, you looking at your money and you trying to invest in things of that nature, but you're very free-spirited and you're discovering that there are people out there that's looking at you that want to be in your energy. However, you've had some painful endings, so you're not even really focused on releasing any type of energy or getting into a relationship. You're all about your finances. You want to save money. You want to master a skill, or you're very passionate about having high standards so you can make sure that everything that you need, you're able to get. Okay, everything that you need, you're able to get. All right, you're going to be very victorious, okay? There are some things that's going to come about and it's going to require some fairness. So think, like I said, think very hard about what you say or how you respond to something or what you do, okay? Don't just fly off the handle. Now, there is someone that's coming in. This is a new person, okay? The very charming, very charming. And for some of you, you're going to follow your heart in regards to a situation. You might not want to deal with someone right now, but this person is coming in and they're very passionate about you. Some of you guys are preparing. Yeah, you guys are preparing to do what you feel you need to do in regards to your finances and your love life. You've dealt with a lot of heartache, but you've gained clarity in regards to your situations, and you know that you are stronger than what you believe, you know, what other people believe, okay? You'll do whatever you need to do to get wherever you need to get to. Okay, that means overcoming obstacles. Okay, making sure your home life is comfortable for you. You know, stepping into the abundance and making sure that those financial opportunities are not missed. Okay, yeah, you're the Queen of Pentacles. You're all about it. You're trying to make sure you don't go into the Five of Pentacles anymore. Okay, y'all are very, very persistent with that. Okay. All right, Virgo. Let's see. Let's get some spirit messages for you. All right. What spirit messages do you have for Virgo? 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 Okay. All right, let's see. All right, Virgo, let's need to. Okay. So it says, whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just lying in wait. You can do this. And then we have, make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. All right, Virgo, that's what we have for you. All right, now we are going to see what's going on with my Capricorns, okay? Let's see what's going on with my Capricorns. All right, let's see. All right, so we're getting into Capricorns, 18 minutes and 20 seconds, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you. What's coming in for my Capricorns for this week? What's coming in for my Capricorns this week? What's coming in for my Capricorns for this week? What's coming in for my Capricorns for this week? What's coming in for my Capricorns for this week? Oh, disharmony triggers conflict? No. Arguments, harsh communication. For some of y'all, that's how y'all get turned on like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Capricorn. My goodness. So you guys are gonna be having some harsh communication with someone. For some of y'all get off on that like that. I don't know what it does for you, but it does something for you. Okay. Now this could be with someone that you're fated to be with, someone that you're in a relationship with, or for some of you guys, somebody might be trying to come back from the past. Okay. All right. Wow. So you have harsh communication But then here we go with the apology. Okay, some of y'all gonna be feeling guilty. You know, you're gonna be very emotional. Okay. Wow, very compassionate. You're gonna have a confession that's gonna be told. Okay, y'all are something else. Alright, so some of you guys are gonna be dealing with some coping mechanisms, trying to get rid of that learned behavior. You're gonna be doing some self-discovery this week, Capricorn. You might be overthinking about something all in your head, and you probably be worried about a connection of some sort. Okay? I'm hearing you better let go of that shit. I'm sorry, y'all. But it's like, okay, and the reason why I said it because this card came out, letting go. So you guys are gonna be letting go of some things, you know, that is causing you to be in your head and overthink and feel, you know, just down or worried about some things. Okay, you're gonna be letting that go this week. Okay, or somebody gonna be telling you to let that go. All right. But y'all got some stuff going on. It's gonna be a little bit of arguing, but like I said, for some of y'all, that's what y'all like. Y'all like that harsh communication, okay? It's like somebody be mean to you. You sit up there and then you apologize to them because you know that you was mean first. That's for some of y'all, okay? And for some of y'all don't do that harsh communication, you know. So somebody might say something to you, and you know they might be seeking your forgiveness. Okay, all right. Let's see what's coming in for my Capricorns for this week. What's coming in for my Capricorns for this week? Y'all gonna be doing some healing. Y'all gonna be healing that inner child. Okay, Capricorn, are you being called to? Alright, get rid of those learned behaviors and them coping mechanisms, okay? Don't you be feeling trapped and all that in your head. Let's see, Capricorn. Oh. What we got? What's coming in for my Capricorn this week? Alright, Capricorn. Let's see what y'all got going. I want to know. Let's see. Okay, we got the Magician, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So the Magician, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. I don't know if I said that right, that's why I said it again. Okay. So you guys are all about manifesting this week, okay? You try to build that self-confidence, okay? You know, gain that clarity, if you will. You guys may be focusing on a skill, okay? You got some long-term investments going on, okay? You working hard too, but some of you guys may be feeling disconnected from your family. You might not feel like you're understood, or someone is not supporting you the way that you want to be supported. So this is gonna cause you to try to gain a sense of control in the situation. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys are gonna be releasing some baggage this week. Okay. Are you going to be trying to change some things? You want to build a strong foundation with somebody. You feel like, you know, some bad things are headed your way. Like, you know, it's like you gearing up to, you preparing for the worst. Like, you want to talk to someone, or you want to say something, or you just see some things that's going on. You're just like, well, okay, let me get myself prepared. And you're going to have some ups and downs. You're trying to juggle some things, but you're going to end up being financially stable because you're going to start putting that focus on your finances. Be careful not to be too impulsive, okay? You are fast thinking though, and you are driven for success. You're finding that balance right now, okay? You are, but there's gonna be some conflict and some disagreements Okay? So you might feel like somebody's being sneaky, okay? Somebody's trying to, overpower you. That's how you may feel. But for some of you, you're going to put an end to that way of thinking because you know that that's negative. Okay, you got a lot of compassion here for someone. Someone has a lot of compassion for you. Very emotionally stable. Yeah, whoever you're dealing with, their emotions, like, you can't shake them, okay, Capricorn? They're like, they know who they are, and they're good with their emotions. They're very compassionate, very stable, okay, very intuitive as well, and very caring. Now, with this, you guys might be having anxiety in regards to a situation. You might feel like somebody is looking to go in a different direction. Yeah, you may think that somebody has some other opportunities elsewhere, but this person don't. This person don't. This person wants you to trust them. Okay, they want you to know that they have gained wisdom from everything that they have went through in the past, and their whole thing is about financial security and long-term success. Okay, and having abundance and going on new ventures with you. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Get out of that impulsive energy, because you're gonna come in and you're gonna mess around and you're gonna find out. Okay, real quick. But you guys may be in hermit mode because there's some things that you don't know about. Some things that you don't know about. Okay, Capricorn. But everything is gonna work out. Okay, everything is gonna work out. Just get the fuck out your head, okay? I hate to say it like that, but get out of it. Get out of it, Capricorn. Everything gonna work out for you, okay? Now let's get some spirit messages, okay? We're gonna be out of here. Alright, let's see what spirit messages do you have for Capricorn. What spirit messages do you have for Capricorn? Alright, let's see what spirit messages do you have for Capricorn. Alright, Capricorn. Let's see what spirit messages we have for you. So you can either take my advice or not. It's up to you. Alright, let's see what's going on, Capricorn. What spirit messages we have for you. Ooh, that's too loud. I can't wait to see what that says. I'm going to read that one first. It says, your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. Okay. And this other one says, perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another, you are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Be kind and gentle to yourself, Capricorn. Stop that negative fucking thinking. My goodness. Okay. So, that is what I have for my earth signs. I hope you enjoy, because I sure did enjoy. Okay. Now, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out my girl, Lady T, Tarot Vibes, and Temper Moon. Okay, she has something for everyone. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. It don't cost you nothing. It don't. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I really do. Because you didn't have to be here. So, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, if you don't know, I'm going to let you know. Life is what you make it, so continue to make it. And I will see you guys later. Bye.